All righty. Okay. All right. So again, I'm Jessica Powers. I'm a senior division leader. I have been with Park Lane almost 4 years. Actually came from another jewelry company, and they ended up closing. I left a little bit previous to that because I could not do in-person parties. It was super difficult, and I was like, there is no way that I'm going to be able to do this with my full-time job. Y'all, I walked in the door, had 10 minutes to come into this new stylist training. So now that I'm back in person, going back and forth, it is so awesome to be able to do stuff virtually. And that's eventually why I said yes to Park Lane, because I was like, no, I don't have time. I'm so busy. So for me, the virtual part is what spoke to me. I was like, I don't have to leave my house. I don't have to kick my family out, because anytime we did a party or I did an in-home show, I made my kids go to another place, and my husband had to take them to dinner. And my husband was like, I can't do this anymore. The kids are like, we don't want to leave. So I'm telling you, Park Lane has been nothing but a blessing. And I started as a fashion stylist, moved my way up, and now I have an amazing team, and I'm a part of this Bright Lights team. And I want to introduce you to my co-host today. This is Melissa Marr. Melissa, can you tell a little bit about yourself?
I can. Hold on one second, because now I'm getting a FaceTime. Let me decline it. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I am busy.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Probably going to ring again. Hi, ladies. I am Melissa Marr. I am a division leader. I see some of my girls. I'm here. One second. Let me just tell my daughter this is real life, people. I have been with Park Lane since July. My math is not so good. I think it's like 10 months now. I came to Park Lane with 10 and a half years in the jewelry space. So I am no newbie to this business or to jewelry itself. I wasn't looking for something else. Park Lane found me. And I have been incredibly blessed since I have been here. I had seen a lot of success in the industry, but nothing like I saw since I've landed here. And I will tell you that the systems that they have here in place are honestly what I feel like has attributed to my success. Jessica has been like a mentor to me, and she's not even my direct upline. So I have to say that, you know, one of the things that I absolutely love is that I'm able to do this full time. I have two children. My girls are 17 and 20. And I'm about to be an empty nester in September. So I am, you might hear my little dog Mia. She is a 7-pound Maltipoo who likes to make an appearance. But it is an absolute pleasure to be here to welcome anybody here that is new. I see some of my own teammates on here, and I can tell you that I attended this training myself more than once. Because I feel like every time I'm on, I feel like I learn something new from everybody that presents. So, you know, my suggestion would be like, take a pad and paper, write down like things. If you have questions, you're gonna be able to ask them, and we're gonna let Jessica take it away, whose dog is making an appearance before mine.
It's only because I had Girl
And it's
Scout
rare.
cookies. There's Girl Scout. See, that's what she smells. She smells the Girl Scout cookies. This is Daisy. She only comes around when I have snacks. Thank you, Melissa. Yes, and we are so happy to have you. So what we're going to do today is I want to give you a little introduction to our team, and where I'm going to be showing you things is boards, okay? Boards is not the only resource we have, but it is a huge resource for when you first join and as you grow, okay? Because all of the information that you already are given inside the website in our back office, sometimes it's hard to find it. And also, you know, we wanted to put it in a one-stop shop where you can go into boards, pull up what you need to grab. It's kind of like a categories. If you need pictures, if you need an image of a hostess graphic, if you want to know how much it costs to do a return, what does it look like to sign up for Sparklebox, how-to information like videos on how to, you know, how to use boards, introduction to pretty much anything. So if you have just joined Park Lane and you do not have boards, please let me know. And or also, Melissa, we can pop in the boards link for you, but your upline should have provided it to you. And you will go in and you will enroll, like Boards is free to have 3 boards, so it shouldn't cost you anything to just have boards and be able to use it. Now, if you wanna start using it for, um, you wanna make your own boards, then there is a fee if you wanna pay for the service. I just went ahead and paid for it because I have so many of my own boards. It's kind of like a little notepad too, and you can store images in there, you can make categories, so it's really great. But we're gonna live there for right now, and we're gonna go over the new stylist start here, and I'm gonna go through basically a 60-day glam plan, but I'm not gonna touch on everything. It's a lot of information. You can ask anybody that's joined, including Melissa. She was like, "Whoa, mama, this is a lot of info." So I'm trying to give you guys pieces and pieces of it so that you're not just like fire hosed full of water because it can be overwhelming and then you can shut down. And I don't want that to happen. I want you to be able to see what I'm showing you in pieces, in doses, and then every few days your upline or whoever you joined with can help you. And if your upline is new and you're like, oh my gosh, we just joined together, that's okay. That's why you have us. Allie is our company VP. This is her Bright Lights group. And so she is also here in case you need anything. So don't be afraid and say, I don't have anybody to go to. We are all here to help. We're a huge community and we will definitely give you the information. So Melissa popped that in the chat. Now, if you want to download that on your phone, it's an app. Go in, create a login. You only have to log in one time. Okay. You can use boards on your computer, which is where I'm going to be at. I use a laptop for pretty much everything. Some of the girls like using their iPads. No matter how good my vision is, I still can't look at this phone all day. It's just nice to have a bigger view. But if you do not, all of this is the same thing on the phone. I'm just using the board's website link. So yeah, looks just like that. And you're able to go in and see what we're doing. So we are going to start, and I'm going to start sharing my screen so that you can see where I'm at. And okay, so you all should be able to see my screen. And hold on, there's like a little box. I need to move these little boxes. Okay, there we go. So this is the Treasure Tribe board. Okay, so the Treasure Tribe board is where all of our stuff lives in. I told you we're part of the Bright Lights, but Bright Lights is a part of Treasure Tribe. The Treasure Tribe is the Tiff Mefford organization. She is Allie's older sister, but also our upline. And then your company vice president is Allie. And this Treasure Tribe board is not specific to the Bright Lights. This is specific to like the bigger house, right? I just feel like Tish has a big house and Allie has a wing of the house. Okay. And then each one of you has a room in the house. That's kind of how I like to explain it. We live in the Mefford Treasure Tribe. Okay. So I'm actually going to start in the new stylist start here tab. I'm going to click on that. And it's going to pull up information for a new stylist. There's also a welcome video from Tish. And then we have 2 different tabs, one for new stylists and one for preferred shoppers. Now, I'm not going to go over the preferred shopper section because that means that you are in this training because you are interested in selling jewelry and selling an experience and being a part of a community of doing this as a business. So I am not going to be visiting this tab, okay? But before I go into this tab, I wanted to point out the 30-day social plan. I have some new girls that just joined my team and they are participating in this social plan. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically a 30-day social media revamp to share with people what you're doing. And it literally has each day of what to do and where to post and gives you some leverage to wake up your social media, show people that you are with a new company, and to give a teaser. Say, hey, I'm doing this and I'm really excited and I want to share it with you. But you sign up through a text message and then it actually sends you each day what to do, but it is also marked out day 1, day 2. Oh, here it says day 2. Post a selfie with you and put this information in it. So it is cool. If you haven't done it, it's a really awesome way to kind of like revamp yourself and brand yourself out there. It doesn't matter how advanced you are in social media. The people I've seen do it, they're showing up on my newsfeed more. So I think it's a really cool program. So definitely check that out. If you are new, or even if you've already been here, doesn't matter. I think it's a great, little challenge to do. So we're going to go to new stylists. And again, there's another welcome video from Tish too, but we're going to focus on the first 48 hours. Even though the entire Glam plan is 60 days, it's a lot of information. So I just want to make sure that I am giving you what you need without overwhelming you. So the first 48 hours is going to give you really, it's like I joined. Now I'm kind of learning about Park Lane. Let's make sure you're in all the places and you have all of the stuff downloaded so that you're in the know. You're going to find there's probably 3 and 4 different channels for how we send information. We send things through text messages. We send things through emails. There's things that come from Park Lane, and there's also things that come from your team. We also have team pages like the Bright Lights and the Treasure Tribe, and we also have the Telegram channel, which is where we push information. And we started the Telegram channel a few years ago when we lost Facebook for 3 days and we had no way to communicate with one another. So I think it was a great platform that if Facebook ever goes down, we don't have to worry about it. So also download the Telegram app. I'm going to go over that for one of these tabs, but just so you know, we're also going to be pushing information there, images, whatever promotions are going on, any type of graphics that you want to use. And so it is going to seem like a lot, but we would rather you have it in multiple channels than not have it at all. So it's definitely, just a great place to have all your info. So this whole 60 days, if you are a paper person and you like to print stuff, you y'all do you. I'm a paper person and I like paper. I like to mark stuff off. I like to pretend that I've done everything and then check off that I did something that wasn't on my list. I also know that that's not a good thing to do, but it makes me feel accomplished. You can grab this and print it. This is the 60-day thing that's in this board, but on a piece of paper. So it's the same exact stuff we're walking through. It's broken down by 48 hours, 7 days, 14, 30 days, and 60 days. So if you like seeing what you're working on, buy a piece of paper. Please print this. It's totally fine. Okay. But I just want you to know that that's here for you. And that's the one that says 60-day glam plan. Okay. Now, I'm not going to walk you through boards, but there is a video right here on how to use boards. Allie walks you through it. There is also tons of YouTube videos on how to use boards. You don't have to learn a bunch of fancy stuff about boards. You just need to learn to go and play around in it and just start going down rabbit holes. Reading, you're going to click on one thing, it's going to open something. So just spend, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes kind of just seeing where things are. But I'm not going to go over how to do it. You're kind of watching. It's just a click. You just click and open, click the back button. It's pretty user intuitive, okay? So downloading the Glam plan. Number 3 on this list is to join the Facebook groups. So if you have this on your phone and you open it up, these are hyperlinks and you can pop into these groups. The main 2 groups you were probably invited to was the Bright Lights. That's Allie's group where we get team information. And then the second one is the Treasure Tribe. Okay. Those are our 2 main groups. We also have the Park Lane Jewelry Stylist community. This is from home office. So when we have a deal of the day, when there is a special going on, maybe they have a promotion. This is all stuff from Park Lane directly, and it is not controlled by us. So it is another place to get information. It's really good to join this group because it is going to walk you through stuff that they're doing at the Park Lane level, not at the team level. Okay. So definitely join the stylist community. We also have something called TT Photo Bank Library. Y'all, anytime someone says, "What's this look like? How long is this necklace? Can I see what the impression earrings look like on a person? Does anybody have a picture of all the impression bracelets?" Y'all, it's right here. This group page, stylists within the Treasure Tribe take selfies, arm parties, neck pictures, flat lays, and they title each one of the photos with the name of the item. So if you're looking for the Esme necklace like I'm wearing, all you have to do is click on that group, type in the word Esme, and all of the images that are in real life pictures of our stylists will pop up. It is an amazing resource, okay? So instead of going, "Oh my gosh, where's the photo?" and not just have to use the stock photo that's on the website. There's nothing wrong with the website, but sometimes people need to see it on a real person. I love our photo bank library. So it has really grown over the past few months of people dropping photos. So get into that group, add that, okay? And then the last one I really wanna highlight right now is the faux Facebook Live style events, okay? I call it the faux show group. So basically, it is all of the stylists, top sellers, people that are just very seasoned at doing lives. They go in and they just stream lives in there. So you can see what it's like to watch another stylist do their live. My live looks completely different than Melissa's. Melissa's live looks completely different than Danielle's. Everybody's lives are different. They're based off of your personality, how long you want to do them, what things you show. So it's a really great place to watch and get a feel for how other people present the jewelry. I learn different words every time. When I used to say, oh, the Haley studs, they're blue and white. I went into the faux show and someone said, "These are turquoise and a white druzy stud." I was like, "Oh, I'm using the word druzy," but I learned that from that group. So play around in there. You get some really great feedback on how people do them, and you can pick up stuff on how you want to do your own lives. Okay. So definitely go into there. This isn't a hyperlink right now, but I think we're trying to bring back our Park Lane, like learn more about Park Lane because we have a YouTube channel right now. So many stylists, including myself, I think Melissa's done one. Many of the leaders have gone in and just basically done a testimonial. Why did we join? What attracted to us? And we found, you find somebody that you connect with. So there's a Facebook page for Learn More About Park Lane. And they're trying to bring that back. So that's why this is not a hyperlink. But if you need that link, I will find it for you. I think they're just trying to bring it back to Facebook. So those are the main groups right now. One of the groups that's not listed on here is called the social graphics page. It's like Park Lane Worldwide Social Graphics. Because if you didn't know, Park Lane is actually part of different franchises. Even though we're the United States, we also have Canada, we have Puerto Rico, we have other countries, and girls from all over the franchises also share photos in addition to the photo bank library. Okay, so definitely and actually, I can actually pull that up for you. It is called Park Lane Jewelry.
I'm dropping it in.
Thank you. Worldwide Social Graphics. So this is a group that has pictures from everywhere. Look, see, this girl just posted. Oh my gosh, look at the Echo earrings in Valencia. So if you're looking for something, you can just go to the search bar and pull it up. So this group is great. Lots of different pictures, images that girls make and guys. So just wanted you to know that that is there. And it's another resource to use on top of the um, uh, photo bank library. Okay. So go ahead and accept all those invitations. And if not, request to be a part of them. The next thing is ordering your kit jewelry. So if you have not ordered your kit jewelry, please do that. You have 7 days from the date that you signed up to order your kit items. If you've gone past your 7 days, that's okay. You can email customer service and tell them you ran out of time and they will reactivate your link for you. But if you have ordered your jewelry, then it comes 2-day UPS air. It has to be signed for. They're not going to leave it because they want to make sure that nobody takes your jewelry. And it is a really good idea to get different things like mixture of colors. Even if you're a gold person, make sure you're getting some silver so that you can show that to all of your people. Um, get rose gold, get hematite, get different mixes, bracelets, necklaces, earrings. Don't just only focus on stuff that you love. Of course, you want to get things that you love because you're going to be wearing them. But there are many pieces of jewelry that are top sellers and things that your customers are going to like kind of draw themselves to that you may not personally wear. And whatever you don't get in your kit, you can get with your launch party. And we're going to talk about that in a second. But your launch party, you can get any item besides the sale items or the style drops. So it is definitely, if you didn't get it in there, don't worry about it. You can go through and pick out other pieces, brand new items, things that you want to build your collection with during your launch party. So it's just a good idea not to get 5 impression bracelets with your don't waste all your money on 5 items, you know what I mean? Try to use things that are in the smaller categories so that you can have multiple items so that you have, I guess, like a blend of pieces. I did have somebody do that. They went and they said, "I just want all impression bracelets with my kit," and that it's not the best idea just because now you only have 5 pieces of jewelry to show, and now you have to wait for your launch party to get it. So try to get things that you'd be willing to show. So definitely order your kit stuff. And it's not listed in here, but unbox your kit. Like unbox it with your people. The first time I got my kit, I was so excited. I just went live on my Facebook page. I didn't even have my launch party group set up yet. I was so excited that I was like, "Look at these earrings. Oh my gosh." Just don't think about it. Just go live and unbox it and be excited about it because I watch people unbox all kinds of stuff. I don't know about y'all, but I watch the dumbest stuff on YouTube. I will watch people unbox toys. I'll just be sucked down there for hours. So just don't ever think, no one's going to want to watch me unbox. Yes, they will. They want to know what you got. People are nosy. They're like, what'd she get? Ooh. And you may really entice some people to find out what you're doing and talk about it. Y'all, I just got this jewelry. I'm so excited. Oh, get your box and be like, you know what? I just got my kit. I cannot wait to do it. Do it. Don't think about it. Get over your fear of going live. Show your face. Show how excited you are. Try the jewelry on. If you already have your like group set up for your launch party, go live in there too. Or stream it, like see if you can just share it into that group. They want to see it because what you got, they may see something that they want to grab themselves. So definitely unbox your kit. It's a really fun experience for people. I say schedule a kickoff call with your mentor, but this is kind of what this is. But I do recommend always like chatting with the person that you are on their team with. You get to know each other. You learn a little bit about what each person does during the day, what their time is like, and you also can find out what kind of support they need. So it's super important to connect with your upline or whoever your mentor is, whether it's a sideline person and just connect with them. Okay, this is a training that I do, and I do this too for my team, and I do this when anybody joins my team. So if someone's new and I didn't schedule a call with them yet, I'll invite them to this if I'm running it. But I think a personal connection with that person is going to just create a connection, and you're going to be able to work with that person, and you'll have a relationship that you built. So make sure you do that. Number 6, like I was saying, schedule your launch party. So your launch party will be done by your upline unless you were all sassy like me and I said I wanted to do my own launching. And that's because I sold jewelry before. I had probably been to like 5 or 6 shows by the time I decided to sign up. And so I was ready. I said, I don't need you to launch me. And Allie was my upline. And I said, no, I'm going for it. And I unboxed and did everything in my bathroom. I had nowhere to do my live. Do not be like, they're gonna be no, do it. I mean, don't have, you know, undergarments hanging up behind you. Make sure that's clean, but nobody cares where you're at. If you're in your car, if you are at baseball practice, if you just do it. People are just going to be excited to support you. So I did my own live, but your upline's probably going to do everything for you. They're going to set a group up. You're going to determine a date that you want to do your live. They will launch you and take care of everything. So their job is to help you get ready. And one of the things that's super important is don't wait until your launch party to start asking people if they will be your debut hostesses. It is super important that you have already started chatting with people or sharing, oh my gosh, look what I'm doing. If you're doing that 30-day social plan, you are introducing to people what you're doing. Hook them in and be like, "Oh, yeah, you like these earrings? Wanna hear more about it? How about you be one of my guinea pigs? I wanna practice." And who better to practice with is people that you know, because there is a little grace given when we're doing things and we know somebody, then it's a little scary sometimes when it's somebody new. But even if it's somebody new, do it. So I always tell my girls, try to have several parties in your back pocket ready for when we do your live. That way you start filling up your calendar. When we do your party, your launch party, our job is to get you bookings as well. We're going to try. We're going to try to get people to, set dates with you. We are also going to work to try to get you as many orders as you can because as the hostess, you're going to be earning free jewelry because you're the hostess too. to build up your collection. And then we're also going to be giving you the commission. So all of the sales is going to you and it is your party. You're trying to get $1,000 net and non-sales, and Melissa will go over net and non after I'm done within the first 5 weeks. 5 parties in 5 weeks gets you seasoned. It gets you used to it because the first party, you're gonna be like, that was terrible. I missed something. I forgot to tell them about the sale. Oh my gosh, I didn't give them my phone number. I called the Echo earrings, the Ember earrings. You're gonna mess all the stuff up. And that is totally fine. Get the wiggles out on the first couple of parties. Get them out. And then each party you do, you're gonna get better, and you're gonna get better, and you're gonna get better. But the only way to do that is to continually party. So try to do that before you do your launch party so that you can set yourself up for success. And you want to schedule your launch party soon. Don't schedule a launch party 2, 3 weeks out. Like, get going, get your feet in while you have all the information fresh. Because I don't know about y'all, but if I talked about something 2 weeks ago and then start to go talk about it again, I don't remember what I talked about. When it's fresh on my mind, go do it. Go ahead and talk with your upline or whoever's going to be launching you and set your launch date. Go ahead and put it on the calendar so that we can create the group and get it going. Okay. Number 7 is post a launch announcement. Now, we just talked about that social day thing. This is kind of a similar thing because I think there is a post about like launching in there. However, you can do a specific post if you want to. We even have images inside the photo bank that says, "Hey, I'm your new stylist. I'm so excited." And if you have jewelry from Park Lane already, or you've already opened your kit, y'all post a picture of you wearing it. I want to see what people are selling. If you're just like, "Yay, I'm selling this lotion," or "I'm selling this, boutique outfit." Well, I want to see what you're selling because I'll buy it if I like it. But you got to show people what you're doing, and they want to see you. They don't want to see a stock image. They don't want to see somebody. They want to see you because that is the authentic person that they're going to be buying from. Otherwise, they can just go to Park Lane's website and purchase without a stylist. They're going to be excited to partner with you and to maybe they will see your post and want to do a party with you. So definitely share with them. Change it. If this isn't what you sound like, then adjust it to the way you talk. I probably wouldn't say Facebook family and friends. I'd be like, "Hey, y'all," because that's how I talk. And then I would say things and I would use emojis because that's how I speak. Very animated person. So make it your own, post what you want to. And it says right here, if you're uncomfortable posting a selfie, you can find a photo. But I'm going to tell you that you are not just selling jewelry, you are selling an experience, you are selling a feeling, and you are also building confidence and creating conversations with people. Do not be afraid to post a picture of yourself because something made you excited about Park Lane and you are beautiful. So show a picture of yourself because people want to see that. Okay. So posting, great idea. Number 8 is subscribing to the emails. You can go into Park Lane's back office and we have 2 things that you can subscribe to. The main one is once a month, we do a Style Boss News. Okay. So the Style Boss News is basically the month in recap, like a bigger, what are we doing for the whole month kind of planned out. Okay. And then we have the loop. The loop comes every Thursday and it's at 6 a.m. Central Time. I wake up, half my eyes open, and I'm checking to see what the specials are. It's when we do our style drops. It's when our new week starts. And it also will share any of our specials or if we have a promotion or maybe we're earning something. So you want to subscribe to the email so that you're getting the loop every week. If for some reason you don't get the loop, check your junk email. And if you've already subscribed and you're not getting it, email customer service and they will figure out why you're not getting it. But you can click on it here in boards or just go into your back office and click on subscribe. There's also an opt-in for text messages. The text messages will also do a quick drop with the information as well. So if you want to get the text notifications when a style drop, like a new bracelet or maybe a pair of earrings that we just introduced, like today, the Trudy necklace in silver came out. I got a text message for that as well. in addition to the stuff I was receiving. So you can do that too. All right, number 9 is the Telegram channel. Now, remember I told you guys Telegram is where we talk, not necessarily noise. The Telegram channel is supposed to be information. Okay, let me see. I can open mine up and just kind of quickly show you. You can use it on your desktop as well, but it is an app and it's based off of your phone number. Okay, so like here is the Treasure Tribe. Y'all, is this not awesome? Look, it's just the pictures. It's pictures, it's giveaways, whatever we have. So there's no talking. This is just Tish and whoever submitting stuff to us. This is information. And Telegram is so cool when you're downloading a photo. Unlike Facebook Messenger, where you have to click on each image, on my phone, all I have to do is say, click on one of those pictures, hit all photos, and it saves them all to my images, to my photo gallery. So super easy, okay? So definitely get Telegram because we're also going to be sharing information in there, okay? It's a great little chat place. And then number 10 is subscribing to the Treasure Tribe email. So again, I told you guys tons of different channels of how we send stuff. But one of the ways that Tish tries to really share everything with us in one place is her in the know email. Okay, so she sends this in the know. It's basically a recap of everything that's going on. If she's offering an incentive, if Park Lane's offering an incentive, it has the list of the trainings. Melissa's going to go over that as well. Y'all, when you're like, where's the Zoom link? Where's the Telegram channel? She puts them in here. Okay, so subscribe to that. It's just once a week. It's not a bunch of noise. It's literally just one email and you're going to appreciate it. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing first because that was a lot of information. Told you guys, we've got a lot of info to share. And I want to know if there's any questions before I go to the next section and I pass it over to Melissa. Offhand, and you have to unmute yourself because I muted everybody so there wasn't a sound since it was recording.
Hi, my name's Tammy, and I was wondering, what comes in the $99 kit? I didn't get the large kit.
Oh, the $99 kit is right now, if you signed up during this last promotion, it's $600 in jewelry and you get to pick it. It's not a standard kit. So you go in
Oh,
and select the items. There's a link that comes in your email that says, "Welcome to Park Lane. Shop
oh,
here to pick your items," and you get to shop.
I did not do that yet.
Oh, no. Well, then you still have time. That's totally fine. You can go into boards where I just was, and you can click on the new stylist start here, and you can click on that 48 hours. And the one tab I was just on actually was giving you examples of things that you can order. So
Okay.
so just make sure it's been within 7 days of you signing up. If you haven't, then you need to email customer service or have your upline help you so they can reactivate your link.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to go into the next section because my beautiful Melissa is going to share some stuff. Give me 1 second, Melissa.
Okay.
Okay. Melissa is going to talk about our trainings and kind of go over some of those and our programs. So let me share my screen again because we are a very well-trained team. Okay, so I think trying to think where those are, where those trainings are. Are they in here? Are they on here? Well,
I
here's
don't know.
one
I
of
mean,
them.
I've got I think I just saw Team Weekly
There we
links. Okay. So, all right. So I will say that, like I was saying earlier, I feel like we have so many systems in place, and like what Jessica was just going over with our boards, that's something you can always refer back to. I know for me, guys, like I went through that. It's a lot of information at the beginning, but I would always rather have more information than less information. And I came from a place that didn't have a lot of information. So this has been incredible, the wealth of knowledge and training that we get. And I really do believe that the stylists that plug in more are your, I don't want to say more successful, but the more knowledgeable you are, okay, and the more that you plug in, the more successful you will end up being, okay? And you are going to get to know people and know things and hopefully hit the ground running, all right? So every week we have multiple trainings. This is an extremely well-trained team, and you're going to hear from different people all the time, but there are a couple for me that are like literally put in my phone like a doctor's appointment, okay? And again, I do this full-time from home. For those of you guys at work, you know, I know Jessica works full-time. Sometimes she's in office and sometimes she's home. She also, like, she takes her lunch at this time because it's that important to plug into these meetings. So on Mondays, we have something called the Treasure Talk. Okay, Jessica talked before about Tish, who runs the Mefford organization, who's sort of like our mama, okay? And we are under Allie, and Allie has a sister named Christy, so there's the three of them, and everybody comes together, and this Treasure Talk on Mondays is full of what's going on, you know, like things that are going on for the week, but there's always top training. So I cannot stress enough how important I feel like this Zoom is, and you are going to get so much out of it. There are also something called daily power hours. So maybe you are a person who, if you are working full-time or even if you do this part-time, okay, there are designated daily power hours. And that is a time you're going to come together with like-minded, you know, stylists and leaders. And maybe there'll be like a little topic that you're working on, or sometimes you might just be able to come to there and say, you know what, today I've got to catch up on following up with people, or you're a new stylist, right? And who am I going to be inviting? These are the times it's like really, really intentional hours. And I find for me, I get so much done when it's like a designated time. There's power hours every single day, okay? On Monday nights, so Mondays are a big day. Monday, we have the Treasure Talk, but we also have something called a free necklace night. And I will tell you that this started more recently for us. Free necklace night is where you can bring anybody who you think has an interest in this, in Park Lane as a business. And don't underestimate, you know, the value. When you say to somebody, hi, you know, like, are you interested? They may tell you no, but you ask them, would you like to find out some information and you can get entered for a free necklace? It's interesting how many people will come out for something free, but you'll also find the people who they might be interested. They're afraid to tell you they're interested, but now you bring them to this free necklace night and you have leaders who are going to be talking about the opportunity, sharing what they love about Park Lane, sharing what they love about our team. And every week they give away a necklace to a stylist who does inviting, and if you're there, and also to your guests, okay? So those are our trainings on, so we have our training on Monday, our Treasure Talk, and then you have free necklace night on Mondays. That's really like an opportunity for sponsoring, and it's held every Monday night. Then on Wednesdays at night, like this, we have our new stylist training. So like I was saying to you guys earlier, even though this might be your first one, okay, I highly recommend whenever you can to come back, because whoever is presenting next time, they may tell you something differently than Jessica and I did, or maybe it will be the same information, but because you've heard so much information, you're going to hear something different. Each and every time I have come, I'm like, wait, I didn't even know that. And I've been here for how long? So it's also a really good like refresh tool because I feel like it reminds us of things. Okay. And there are so many systems that we have in place that you might miss one, but maybe just by coming to this, you'll find out about something. Then on Thursday, we have something called Coffee Chat, which I think is my favorite meeting of the week. Jessica was saying that, okay, so Lori's saying it's like her fourth time coming, and you're probably learning different things, right? Like I know Cindy's been here before, Danielle. So on Thursdays, we have something called Coffee Chat, and Tish and Allie and their sister Christy are all on the Coffee Chat. It's really Allie and Christy's. But I will say that what I love about Coffee Chat is that I've woken up in the morning and I remember Jessica telling me, you're going to wake up, and before you even take a sip of your coffee, you're going to open up with one eye and look to see what's in the loop, like what is dropped for the week, what are the specials. And I'm like looking at all the specials and it's all like so exciting. And then we go to this coffee chat and they're talking about all of the specials and all of the ideas. And, you know, each week, if there's something that drops, whether it's a new special or a new item called a style drop, which might be one of our new impression bracelets, you're going to get tips on how you can share that. And you're going to, again, hear from like-minded leaders, but I never walk away from a treasure talk or a coffee talk not hearing something that I end up using that week in my business. I don't know if it's on here, but there's another one that I love, and it's on Tuesday. Tanya Trombley runs it. It's Tuesday, like VIP tips. And she gives like 10 minutes of little tips. It's also in bright lights. It's normally like on Tuesday afternoons, but I always get like really good ideas. I mean, again, plug
This one's
into
in the
as many
treasure.
trainings
This one's
as
in
you
the
can.
treasure tribe. Sorry, I didn't mean. I just wanted to. It's in the treasure tribe.
It's in the tribe. Okay, I thought it was in bright lights.
Yeah, she does a. I'm pulling up the links to them because she always creates events for us, like in here. But on
Okay.
Tuesdays, it should stream. It's like VIP tips with Tanya Trombley.
Yeah.
I just don't see it, but it automatically will pop up. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's okay. So, and then they have something called System Saturdays. I think Jessica's running the next one, right?
I am. That means if you want to hear my voice again, there it is right here. There's me.
And
And
talking
we're
about
going to talk
hostess
about
coaching.
hostess coaching. Yes.
So it's like if you are a person and you may be saying, okay, wait a second, I cannot attend a training Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Guess what? If you can't, that's okay. This is your business and you get to run it however you want it. Okay. But I will tell you that a well-trained stylist, and that's what you're going to become, runs a more successful business. And the tips that you get, and again, there are replays for these things. I'm just a person that I try to show up for anything I can when I'm live because I feel like it like holds me a little bit more accountable. I somehow listen better when I'm on live and I feel like I'm interacting with people. It's also a nice social thing for people that are working from home, and a lot of us are. It helps you feel part of a community and you get to see familiar faces and you know, I don't know. For me, I feel like I know these people and I haven't met half of them in person yet. Okay. So, I think I covered all of our trainings. Now, there's also, you will see in the Bright Lights group, the header, the Facebook header has all the days of our trainings and our times. Okay. Because we've got Pacific, Central, Mountain, Eastern. So, okay, there we go. So you can see there are System Saturday is not on there.
It's because we just
added it.
It's just
but there's also Saturday. So you get Sundays off, okay? So but you know, don't be overwhelmed by this. If anything, like if you have been with another company before, like I always say this, I feel like we get what I will call convention level training for those of you guys that have been in this industry before. And you know, maybe you've gone to a convention and it's been on stage and you've been like listening to people. I walk away from these things and I'm like, I cannot believe the training that we can get here on a daily basis. All right. So that is our training. Now, let's talk about how we get paid, right? I mean, we can talk about how we get paid, how we can earn extra jewelry, how you can earn a Mercedes. I mean, Park Lane like brings all of the programs, and it is like one of the things that I couldn't believe. I was like, I've been in this industry for 10 and a half years and I had no idea that there was a company out there that was doing all of this and paying, you know, best in the industry. I mean, the best comps, the best rewards. So we're going to go over that. So there are, the way that we are paid at Park Lane, okay, is through something called net and non, or as Jess referred to it before as N and N, okay? So what do you receive commission on? Okay. You receive commission on all of your net sales. Okay. That includes items that are purchased at full and at half price. That's considered your net item. So you're paid on anything full and half price. What you are not paid on, but you are still earning rewards on, are things like your Sparkle Box, your Style Drops, your bonus items, thank you items. Now we have deal of the day, steal of the day. I mean, Park Lane like brings out so many opportunities for us to reach out to people and do business and reward them. And while those may not be things that we are earning money on, we are putting that towards our rich rewards, okay? Or towards our trip points. So don't think like, oh, well, I don't get paid on that, so I'm not going to market that. No, those things still work for you. Like, listen, it's different obviously than getting a paycheck, but I'm telling you, like for me with my Sparkle Box, when I had started and Jessica explained to me on the first of the month, when you can have hundreds of dollars on day one, where you might have normally seen a zero, right? Because it's a brand new month, I see hundreds of dollars each month that are going towards my rewards. And we have 5 areas of a program called our Rich Rewards Club. Now, before I touch on that, I just want to talk about that with us, okay? In the Park Lane world, our month ends on the last working Wednesday of the month. So like right now, it is Wednesday. We are actually closing out week 2 of May. Okay, so that's
I like to
really
pull this
important
up for
for
you,
you guys.
Melissa. I have the calendar up so you can show where our month started, which was the 20th.
Okay. So like we were actually in April, but we were really in May. So where are we? Like May 8th? And you might be like, oh, that's the first week of May. No, we're closing out week 2. All right. So one of the things I also love about it is that a lot of businesses, I feel like, they close out their week on a Friday. So a lot of times when you might be pushing things and dropping things, and people don't realize, oh, they're going for these last minute things because it's their last day of the week. They're like, oh, it's hump day, it's Wednesday. They're just working their business. Look, she's really good at what she does. Because on Friday, you're not like coming at them like how you might, right? If you know people who like come at you from other businesses, like, oh, it's Friday, and they're pushing for things. We close out on a Wednesday, all right? So you close out your business on Wednesday, and I enter all of my parties on Wednesday. I don't hold on to anything because while I could hold on to things, that's not really going to help push me further. Okay, so I close out all of my things on Wednesday. Then commission check goes out on Friday, and I think I'm paid on like Tuesday. I think it like hits my account, my direct deposit. Okay, so your commissions, your overrides, your bonuses, your contests, your promotion requirements, each week they close out on that Wednesday. Okay. Now let's talk about Rich Rewards, because what I was told when I was coming here, oh, you can earn hundreds of dollars in free jewelry. I'm like, it's probably impossible to achieve. Nobody hits it. And what is it for a new stylist? You can do it like one time. And no, it's like, I know in a lot of companies, like in my former, we were able to earn a lot at the beginning, but that was it. Now, each and every month, I earn hundreds of dollars, to the point, I remember when I started, Jessica was like, you're going to have so much jewelry, you're going to give it away. And I'm like, she doesn't know me. I'm going to end up keeping it all. Ladies, I do. I give away a lot of jewelry because I earn a lot. Okay. So Park Lane's Style Rewards is a month, or Rich Rewards is a monthly contest that basically rewards you for reaching the goals that you personally set. So there are goals out there. So this is in addition to your weekly paycheck. You can earn hundreds of dollars every single month in free jewelry. So we're going to start with Rich Reward level 1. Okay. So if you want an extra $250 every month, and who wouldn't, okay, you need to submit 1,000 personal sales, and that doesn't include your net and your non. So to remember when I said, even though you may not get paid on certain things, it's going to count towards your rewards. So if you submit 1,000 in personal sales, net and non, within the first 2 commission weeks of the calendar month, you get an extra $250. So I know for me, like to my team, I said, hey, if you want an extra $250, you want to make sure you are submitting, you're closing everything out, you're pushing for that, because if you submit 1,000 by tonight, you're getting an extra $250. And ladies, one of the things that I was amazed by is that it's there tomorrow. Like, these are not things that you're waiting on to come. Like, Jessica couldn't believe it when I said it. I'm like, it's there the next day? She was like, yeah. Where would it be? I'm like, I don't know. I'm used to waiting months for rewards. So literally the next day you get to go in and redeem it. Okay. So let's say now we're going to use like today's an example. It's May 8th. Tomorrow we wake up. It's a brand new week. And I'm now going for my second level or third level of rich rewards. And these are all cumulative. So it's not like, oh, I have 1,000 in weeks 1 and 2, and now I have to start all over to get to the next level of the designer ensemble, which is hitting 2,500. If you submitted 1,000, you would need 1,500 more by next week. Okay. So the designer ensemble is something that Park Lane, sometimes it's something that's never come out before. Sometimes it's like a really hot item that has been out. And the beauty of having something in your hands when it drops, or being able to show people, is that people get to see what it looks like on you. They get to see what it looks like. You know, maybe you were like just like showing it like on a bust. But I'm telling you that when you get to show things, it really does make a world of difference. So Rich Rewards Level 2, you're submitting 2,500 in net and non within the first 3 commission weeks of your calendar month. Now, notice these are all off of your personal sales, okay? There is one more off of your personal sales, which is Rich Rewards Level 3, where you can earn another $300 in free jewelry. So now if you've earned 1 and you've earned 2, you can now earn $550 total plus a designer ensemble. And Rich Rewards Level 3 is when you hit 4,000 in personal sales. Again, your net and your non, and you have the entire calendar month to do that. So this month is a 5-week month. So we have 5 weeks to do it this month. And then levels 4 and 5 start to talk about when you start sponsoring, when you start recruiting, when you're bringing people in. And this is where, if you're bringing people to this free necklace night on Mondays, maybe you'll find somebody who's interested in doing what you do. So if you personally sponsor 2 people that start during the commission month, and they submit 1,000 in personal sales, net and non, within their first 5 commission weeks, you earn $300 in free jewelry. If you happen to sponsor 4 people that start during the commission month and submit a minimum of 1,000 in personal sales, net and non, within their first 5 commission dates, you get another $300 in jewelry. So you can see how literally this is hundreds of dollars. And ladies, I have hit it. I was amazed. I'm always like, I feel like this is such a free gift whenever I hit it. I mean, this is on top of what we are already paid, and we have like the highest comp in the industry. Okay. And then there is something called our Mercedes Car Bonus Program. Now, the Mercedes Car Bonus Program, and by the way, if you elect not to, get a Mercedes, that is just fine. Okay. If you don't want to drive the white Mercedes, you don't have to, and you can still receive a monthly cash bonus of $500 to use at your discretion. So maybe you want to pay bills. Maybe you want to put money towards a vacation. Maybe you want to do something special for yourself. I mean, that becomes then your money. But once, after Fashion Stylist, there is a level called Branch. And once you hit Branch, you now qualify to be able to become part of the Mercedes Car program. And to qualify, members have to attain a 2-month sales and recruiting group volume goal within the commission dates of 2 consecutive months. And once you hit that, then 2 times and you're in. Then thereafter, each month that you hit that sales and recruiting goal, you will be awarded your monthly, your Mercedes Car Bonus Program reward. So whether you choose to take $500 to use, spend at your own discretion, or whether you take $700 and you get a white Mercedes, that is completely up to you. Jessica recently got her car. She's driving a magnificent BMW. So you don't have to take the Mercedes, but it's an option there. So, when they say that we happen to have like the top comp and the best rewards, they are not kidding. And our hostess programs, everything is just like, it really is top notch. Did I touch on everything I was supposed to?
You did, and you even shared about the Mercedes, and you just told everybody my secret of my new car.
If Jessica calls you, she doesn't know how to use her phone in the car, but she can call you.
Oh my gosh. I've been in the car program for a bit, but I decided to get a new vehicle and I actually was excited that I could pick out whatever I wanted. And at my previous jewelry company, they didn't have this and I didn't even know they had trips. That's how far removed I was. And Lori just asked, that's a great segue. When is the next trip going to be announced? Okay, so we are still earning St. Thomas until the end of this month. And then when they launch the new collection, there'll be another collection launch. We do 2 a year. One is in January and one is in July. On the last day of Sparkle, which is our virtual convention, you will find out. We all sit here and we're like, wait, they always do it at the end. So we're always like, oh, where are we going? And then they're like, to space, wherever we're going. Like we all get excited. And so you'll find out, I think it's the second week of July. So if you haven't enrolled for Sparkle, definitely do that because tons of our training is in there.
Also, I just want to add that I was looking for the image. Today is the last day where if you register for Sparkle, okay, here it is. If you register for Sparkle, you get a free impression bracelet, and that ends tonight. So the impression bracelet, the whole theme of Sparkle this year, and it's virtual, is called Go for the Gold. So it looks like it's got a little bit of bronze, a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver in there, but hey, it's a free impression bracelet. And I think it's like $169. You get like a little box of jewelry. You're going to get some of the first samples. I mean, it's nice to have it in your hands, but ladies, I will tell you, I joined July 3rd. And last year, Sparkle started on July like 9th. And I didn't know a single person. I showed up to these trainings and I was like, wow. So if you haven't and you're brand new and you're like, oh, I'm not going to do this, do it. Invest in yourself. You will thank yourself. And hopefully you'll message me and say thank you. That was a really good idea. So tonight, I mean, if you're thinking about it, you might as well do it by tonight and go for the free impression bracelet because again, another perk. So
Melissa, they just extended it to the 15th for the bracelet.
They did?
Yeah, I think they did it yesterday. I don't know. They sneak up on us. So the 8th was, you were right, but I think you have until the 15th because there's 2 different things you can enroll for. The first one would be just to watch Sparkle. It's recorded for you as well. And if you can't attend them, they send the recordings afterwards and you get like a week to watch them. But I try to watch them live if you can. They're normally in the evening. There's kind of a busier like leadership one in the beginning. But then the second level is the registration and the jewelry from the new line. So we all will get like a starter kit. It's basically 4 pieces of jewelry. At least that's what it typically is. It'll be different metals. It'll be different pieces. And it's $200 worth of jewelry. If you do this by the 15th is what I think it just said, then you get also an impression bracelet. Now y'all, anytime they drop a bracelet in there, that's because they're going to eventually show it and give it to the customers to buy, and you're going to have it first. And no one's going to be able to get it. So it's great to have stuff early. And I love that we earn stuff early so that we can be like, look what we have, so grab it. Somebody is going to fall in love with it and want it. And then you'll be able to show that to your VIPs and all that kind of stuff. So
Jill, I'm going to drop the link in here. I'm going to find it right now and drop the sign up link.
Yes, you actually can sign up 2 different ways. You can go into your back office but Melissa's going to drop it here. It should just fill in your information and you can choose which one you want. I like the 169 only because look, you guys can write that off. Like it's a business expense, but on another note, it's also going to come with $200 worth of jewelry. That's going to come the week. You'll have it ready to show people. And then you'll also have that impression bracelet that will come and then it's already going to be there in your hands. So it's really, really good. Okay, we have went over a lot of stuff and this is also, I recorded this so that we can go back and, post it in the bright lights since we haven't figured out quite yet how to do the Zoom because they changed all of the Facebook permissions with groups. So I'm actually going to stop recording